Okay, so I noticed after the first mini test that a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people had trouble with expressions like this, turning them into the words into numbers expressions, and this is going to be a problem all year. So we need to stop and review this from Algebra 1 and from middle school. So the first thing is we can use, when you have a variable like x, that represents a number. It's just a number that we don't know. Okay, so that's the first thing. And so when you see something like in the first example right here, a number, we don't know what the number is, let's call that x. Okay, we know what the number 12 is. So it's 12 more than. Well, more than is a way to do an operation like plus. So we can write this as 12 plus x or x plus 12. And just so you know, it is not an excuse in this class to say I'm not good at word problems, therefore I'm not going to do them. That's just not an excuse because most of geometry is a word problem. So let's try the next one. So I always look for a number. If there's something of a number, I'm going to put a variable down. So there it is right there. So I'm going to erase that. I'll do a different color for each one so you can follow. Okay, so I'm doing red here. A number, let's call it x. You can call it n or some other variable. 8, we know that number is 8. Now if more than is adding, less than is subtracting. The problem with subtracting is you must do it in the right order. So the first problem, I accepted either one of these as correct, but you're going to make a mistake now if you put it in this order. So what I tell people on number 2, when you see less than, like in this problem right here, when you see less than, what you should do is switch the order. Put the minus here, and then the first goes to the back, and the back goes to the first. If you write this, 8 minus x, that's actually wrong. That is the opposite answer. So you have to remember for less than is special. You have to flip the order. You just have to remember that, because when you subtract, you have a number that you start with, and then you have to subtract 8 from it. That's what the 8 less than a number means. Okay, so let's try the next one. I'll change colors again on this one. Let's go with blue. Okay, I've got the number 6. And twice, got a number x. And twice means times 2. Okay? And then decreased by is another subtraction one, but it's not less than, so we can just go in order. 6 decreased by 2 times a number. Okay? So you don't flip that one. Only less than you flip. So only for less than do you flip the order of things. Last goes first and first goes last. Okay, let's try another one here. Let's do that one in purple, because we all love purple. Okay, 9 times the sum of a number and 3. So we've got a number here. Okay, we've got 9 times. That means times. The sum of a number and 3. Well, when you say the sum is adding. Okay, so it's a plus sign. But you're going to add, and you're going to add what's at the end first. So I'm going to put parentheses there. And so in this case, we're going to add, so the number we have is, the number we have is 3, and so we want to add, so we're going to put it there. So this sum and go together to make the plus sign. It's a little bit tricky. It's the problem with the English language. So what we get is the sum of a number and 3 right here. That's the sum. That's this part right there. The sum of a number and 3. But then you have to do something to it. So we put it in parentheses and we get the 9 times here. We go 9 times. We don't have to put times sign. You can put it there. But you don't really need to, because 9 in front means times it. So that was a tricky one. That one will mess a lot of people up. Okay, so we're gonna. I've got another video, so we'll continue on with the sheet.